bringing you part 9 of my playthrough of Ghost of Tsushima. Hope you've been enjoying watching me play the game so far. If you have, as always, remember to like, comment, subscribe. And of course, without any further ado, let's get back to it. What are you doing? Yeah, I guess. Now we have a lot of icons to get through. I think we're going to do a main story mission.
We can't walk through the middle of the siege.
We'll find a way.
I'm almost done.
Jin, you made it.
Why are these people outside the town walls?
The Mongols have surrounded Yarikawa. No one can get in.
Including Lord Shimura's old rivals was never going to be easy.
Now they need allies too. Think about it.
We need their word before I fight for them. We can't even get into their city.
Yes, we can. There's a hidden entrance.
From when we were children. Even if it's still there, we can't reach it.
It's worth a try.
I know a place we can scout for a way around the Mongol siege.
It's strange being back after so many years. Everywhere I look brings back memories.
And try not to look so hard.
Were you here when the Yarikawa rebellion broke out?
No, we left years earlier, when we were children.
Did your parents move you?
Something like that.
That doesn't sound good.
They're heading for town.
Let them pass.
This way.
I don't want to see this.
We've seen worse.
But this was home.
Sooner or later, everyone has to return home and confront their past.
Surrounded by the enemy.
Yarikawa doesn't stand a chance.
You know, where's the hidden entrance?
See that river near the town walls? Get us that far, and I'll do the rest.
We can't sneak past an army. And even if we find an entrance, what if the Mongols see us? We'll sentence the town to death.
Taka, I stake my life on your metalwork. Now it's your turn to trust me.
Yes, my lord. I don't see how we can make it to the river.
We'll find a way. We'll take the fight to the Mongols. Draw them off.
Please. No.
Taka's right. Too risky.
The walls won't keep this many Mongols out. Azamo Bay fell. Yarikawa will too.
I know these people. They'll choose death before slavery. The hidden entrance used to be over there, behind that white tree.
Let's hope the Mongols haven't found it. We just have to find a way through the camp.
Once we reach the water, it should be easy to find the entrance without being spotted.
That's our plan? Sneak through the biggest Mongol camp I've ever seen, then hope the secret entrance we used as children is still there?
Stay close.
Count on it.
Let's go.
I believe I'm risking my life compared to it.
This was your idea.
I need to prove my worth to your uncle. Earn us passage off this island.
I loved it here.
You were too young to know what it really was. It's an ugly place for a girl without a handful of rice to her name.
Is that why you left?
No. I got us in trouble.
It wasn't your fault.
Let's go.
I believe I'm risking my life coming back to this.
This was your idea.
I need to prove my worth to your uncle. Earn us passage off this island.
I loved it here.
You were too young to know what it really was. Jericho was an ugly place for a girl without a handful of rice to her name.
Is that why you left?
I got us in trouble.
It wasn't your fault.
Can't keep going.
Just follow Jin to the river.
Finland! Guns to step! It's the samurai!
Let's go.
I believe I'm risking my life compared to this.
This was your idea.
I need to prove my worth to your uncle. Earn us passage off this island.
I loved it here.
You were too young to know what it really was. Jericho was a secret place for a girl without a handful of rice to her name.
Is
that why you left?
No. I got us in trouble.
It wasn't your fault.
Be ready to run.
I can't keep going.
Just follow Jin to the river.
Shit.
Ready?
Damn it!
Let's go.
Can't believe I'm risking my life coming back to this.
This was your idea.
I need to prove my worth to your uncle. During this passage off this island.
I loved it here.
You were too young to know what it really was. Jericho was an ugly place for girls.
Is that why you left?
No. I got us in trouble.
It wasn't your fault.
You sure this is a good idea?
Be ready to run.
Ой, өнөөгч хардаа.
Just follow Jin to the river.
We used to use dragonflies. Anyway,
And make them fight.
we pretend one was a Yarikawa samurai, and the other was a...
A Shimura samurai. And Shimura always lost.
Interesting choice.
And being put to good use.
Probably why they've held out this long.
When we get up there, let me do the talking.
It's your hometown.
Who are you? How did you get in?
My
Damn.
brother and I were born here.
Did the Mongols see you?
No. We're here to help you break their siege.
First, tell me the name of the dead samurai who stole your gear from. He's not a thief. He's the ghost. Ghost? I'll take you to Ujimasa. But mind your step. We're all armed here. Run and tell the steward! Right away!
Ujima-san. What was the name of Lord Yarikawa's youngest son? But my uncle disbanded their clan when he defeated them.
The family still runs things here. Unofficially. Your uncle put down a rebellion and created a generation of people who hate Clan Shimura.
The Mongols are crossing the bridge! You three, follow me and stay close. What's going on?
A disturbance at the main gate.
That can't be good.
It's their leader. Are they going to attack?
Let's find out what they want.
Armarmin, people of Yarikawa, I am Temuge, leader of this war band. I learned your speech, so I may offer you a future. Open your gates before my camp flies the black flag, and you will know great mercy. Refuse, and you will know terrible misery. Choose your future, Yarikawa.
They're leaving. Let's go. If Yarikawa surrenders, Lord Shimura won't get his army.
Don't worry. They're too stubborn to surrender.
If they do, it will be a bloodbath.
They need my uncle as much as he needs them. United, we can beat back the invaders.
People here have bad memories of Lord Shimura.
If they're going to survive, Yarikawa needs to let go of the past.
Easier said than done.
Ujima-san knows you're here. You two go ahead. I want to check on the sources.
Lord Sakai.
Ujima-san Yarikawa.
I never thought Lord Shimura's nephew would be responsible for the ghost. You best be careful, or he'll punish you. As he punished my once great family.
Incited rebellion against your Jito.
That was years ago. We've all got bigger problems now.
Who's this? Your servant?
I was born here.
Yet you're aiding Clan Shimura.
No, I'm fighting for Lord Sakai. For the ghost.
We can help break the siege outside your walls. In return, Lord Shimura requests your help.
The Mongols want to conquer the mainland. They will lose interest in us. And Yarikawa will survive. Like we always do.
That could have gone better.
Let's find Taka. Ujima-sa is a fool.
We can be convinced.
The whole island's burning, and Yarikawa's next. If that doesn't convince him, nothing will. Taka used to visit this swordsmith every day. If there was any leftover metal, he'd let my brother pretend to make swords.
The swordsmith remembered you?
Shinsuke passed away. That's his son. How did it go?
Ujima-sa thinks they can outlast the siege.
The smith told me all the best archers left to fight the Mongols. Against Ujimasa's orders. They've been missing for days.
If we find these archers, they may help us break the Mongol siege and win the town's support.
Meet me in Old Yarikawa when you can. We'll look for them there.
Show Yariko how to fight back.
Shinshi's son still has the rock.
The one you used to hammer out your swords?
It's so small. In my memory, it's huge.
You spent hours with him. I'd have to drag you away. Ujima-san will come around.
What? What?
Father and uncle recovered at a nearby onsen after they stopped the Yarikawa rebellion. Is it this one?
Go out.
That's my cut. Faster, quicker.
Fight me! Нэг ч хоёр хугалнаа.
Hello? What's going on? Cool. Well, I'm just playing this Ghost of Tsushima. This game is amazing.
I'm so sorry. Where did it happen? The crossroads. They stayed everywhere. If you kill
Yeah, it's like...
they kill you.
I never thought about Shadow of Mordor, but it is like that. It's like, I'd say Assassin's Creed mixed with Dark Knight and Horizon Zero Dawn. Not Dark Knight, but, the Arkham series mixed with Horizon Zero Dawn. Oh wow, you're missing out, man. You should definitely play the Arkham games. I think you can get them online now for like $10. Unfortunately, I do. Oh, definitely, because I'll go out and do all kinds of stuff when I get off from work and come home and play games. Oh, can you hear my game in the background? Oh, okay. There's nobody else around, girl. Why can't I save you? Am I missing somebody? Oh well. I guess you're just gonna sit there. Yeah, it looks like I'll probably be here for probably the rest of the year. Yeah. They just posted an announcement Friday that said that they're all trade shows in Las Vegas will be canceled for the rest of the year. So that's my job. gone. Job I've been at for 7 years. Yeah, you know, people, they're arguing over whether to extend the unemployment benefit and all that. It's not that easy, you know, for someone that's been in a job for over half a decade to just go and find a new job. You got to start over at the beginning. You're not going to make as much money as you were making. You're not going to have your title. Because I was operations manager when I left. I pretty much only answered to one person. And that was the person that ran the whole company. So now they expect me to start back over from scratch, work my way back up. It's ridiculous. I hate all this. Huh? Yeah, I just called last Monday and had the electric, gas, internet, water, and everything cut off at my house in Vegas. Told Dad to go. Huh? Well, I gave Dad the pit bull. So I'm probably going to have the pup shipped out here. I told Dad to go get all the food and stuff out of the refrigerator and to check on the place every once in a while, make sure nobody goes in there and tries to steal the furniture. Figure I can save money if all I've got to pay is the house payment instead of everything. I definitely don't want to lose my house. If we can go back to work at the beginning of the year, I'll be fine. But if we can't, I might have to sell it. But that really wouldn't do me no good because I still owe so much money on it that even if I sold it, I'd probably only get, after paying off what I financed it for, I'd probably only get like $30,000. Yeah. This whole situation just sucks. But I'm glad to be back, though. Yeah, well, there's definitely more to do in Vegas, but it's also more chance to get in trouble and screw up. Like, I stopped carrying cash because
No sign of enemies.
I didn't want to. I like to gamble there for a little while, so I stopped carrying cash because every time I'd go into a gas station, I'd stick 20 bucks in a slot machine. So I figured if I didn't have it on me, then I couldn't spend it. And I just hate spending money taking it out of the ATM, so...
How dare you! Young master.
I didn't either when I first got to Vegas, the first few years. But one day I was at a gas station getting fuel, and I stuck $5 in the machine, and like 2 spins later, I was cashing out with $1,600.
Not now. Thank you. The Khan's army must have marched past here. Have you had any
Yep,
trouble?
that's what gets you hooked, is when you win, and then you're like, oh man.
I've come from my father's.
But it doesn't work that way.
Armor.
You refused to wear it at Komoda Beach.
A lot has changed since then.
I hated sunrise.
But after, well, right before COVID though, like a week before they shut down the casinos, I went out with a few of my friends, and took $100 with me and left my debit card at home so I wouldn't spend any more. And
What's he doing there?
Tending the
we
grounds,
were all gambling, and I
gathering
stuck
plants for my
20 in
oasis,
my favorite slot machine.
sperm out of our food stores.
Got the bonus games,
What about
and by the time the bonus games were over,
Alive.
I was up to $2,400.
But we freed him.
others survived? And they're helping
So
you?
A few.
that was awesome.
Lady Muzzle.
Good. She's been fighting alongside the boys since she was knee-high.
Most I won in Vegas at one time
Tell me more
was
about that Sunday.
But it's just
28. It's the most I ever won
A
at
few
once.
others. Sensei
2800.
Skull.
I haven't seen him in years.
My,
Does he still act like he's the only one who knows how to do things?
Half the time he's right. But his aim is unmatched.
We could certainly agree.
oh yeah, that's always good. Like my dad though, he one of my stepmom about 3 years ago went to play bingo,
Taking good care of Yuriko.
and he hit bingo on the party number, the party ball number.
Go. I should pay my
Won
expenses.
$15,000. Yep.
The weeds haven't been pulled.
I'm sorry.
Our Lord finally returned and his home is
That's actually nothing. If he had been playing bingo like most people do, like with multiple cards and putting more money on it, he could have won 150 grand, but I never did play bingo or bet big money like that. I always just, I think the most I ever spent gambling at one time was $300. Still though, that was too much. I only made, before COVID, I was on salary, so no matter how much I worked, I made the same amount of money every week, which worked out some weeks. You know, when there wasn't a lot of shows, I'd only work like 2 or 3 days a week. But then when there was a lot of shows, I'd work every day. Like the most I ever worked at one time without a day off was 26 days. But, yep, every day. Yeah. But I was only making $640 a week before COVID started. Well, no. Yeah, Vegas is ridiculously expensive. Like, my house payment on a 2-bedroom house, 2-bedroom, 2-bath. It's not a huge house. Is like $820 a month. And that's not with any land either. Like, I have land, but it's like a lot. It's not like an acre or anything. They call them lots out there. Like, I think I might have like a fourth of an acre. I don't even think it's that much. Like, I could literally open up my bedroom window and take like a 10 or 15 foot pole and tap my neighbor's house. So yeah, there's not really any land in Vegas. Never had to mow the yard because even with the sprinkler system, grass doesn't grow out there. It's too hot. I mean, it'll stay green with the sprinkler system, but it won't grow. Oh, yeah, you should only, when it's out in the desert and it's really hot, you should only run the sprinkler systems either real early in the morning or at night. Gosh. That sucks. So are you guys living in a house? That's good. See, that's what I miss. I wish I had land like that. Don't. I have a backyard and a little front yard, but that's it. It's all fenced in. That's good. So what do you do for a living? Oh, that's a good job. Really? Wow. Oh, that's good. That's real good. Oh, really? My ex was a teacher. I was with her for 4 years. Her name was Amber. She taught 4th grade. And yeah, we were together for 4 years. Almost got married, but we disagreed on a few things. Yeah. Well, she was... At the time, my brother and sister were staying with me. I was taking care of them. Huh? What now? Yeah. On my dad's side. They're... No, it's the one on my dad's side. They were younger than me. A lot younger than me. Let's see. My sister's 13 years younger than me, and my brother is 17 years younger than me. So when I got to Vegas, they were 3 and 7. 3 years after I got to Vegas, when they were 10 and 6, my stepmom, my dad's wife, nobody knew, but she was on drugs. And she ended up going to prison for, well, a long time. Well, almost 5 years. But Dad, being an electrician, was always working like there's not a week he doesn't work less than 60 hours, even now. And with them being so young and, you know, being in school and stuff, they needed someone that was going to be home a little more than that. So they ended up staying with me for 8 years. I pretty much raised them. Well, they just went back. Well, I think I did a good job. My sister just graduated high school this year.
Almost inside, buddy.
Thank you.
Honor roll, A's and B's. She wants to go to college to be a vet. My brother, he's like me. He likes to sit and play video games and stuff. But what me and Amber disagreed on, she wanted to, you know, have her own kids, and I did too, but I wanted to wait until either Dad took my brother and sister back or until they were older. She didn't want to wait. Yeah, she didn't want to wait, so... Plus, she liked to gamble. Yeah. Well, like, I'd give her, like, $200 and tell her to go to the store and, like, get some, you know, groceries or whatever. And there's a couple of times she came back with nothing, not even the money, saying she gambled it all. Yeah, that really pissed me off. I mean, she had her own job and she had her own money, but yeah, that's not how you, with kids, that's just not how you do stuff. So we broke up like 2 years ago. Oh yeah, the NBA season's starting back up. Oh.
Get inside.
Oh crap, I'm on the Lakers too.
Ilza said you'd come crawling back home.
Listen, traitor. You will suffer a traitor's fate.
Oh. I have three. I have an athletic, small forward, then I have a shooting guard. And then the one I'm working on now is pass first, playmaking / shot creator point guard. Yeah. And I've got him at 92 right now. I'm doing the first season with him. He's on the Lakers. I'm averaging, I try to keep it realistic, because if you want to, you could average 60 points a game.
I need to catch my breath.
So I'm trying to keep it realistic, so my guy's averaging, like 26.4 points a game, and 11 assists, and 6 rebounds.
You said earlier you've been making poisons. Can you make it stronger? Enough to kill a man?
No, this is last.
Can you do it?
The effects in larger doses are ugly.
Good.
Oh, my.
Oh, cool. I'm a good point guard. I love to get assists.
Poison has never been the Sakai way.
No Sakai had to fight the Mongol Empire.
But
Every weapon we have, Tsushima can't afford anything less.
The Mongols have changed you.
oh, really?
The world has changed.
That's what I do on the Lakers. I give it to LeBron.
Others that harm even.
Or what I do to get most of my assists actually is I play the pick and roll with Anthony Davis.
Blowgun and dots. I've read of their use by
Yeah, I know.
who studied with monks from the West. Will you help me?
My shooter, I put my shooter on Golden State.
Promises.
I figured that'd be the best team for a shooter.
After your every need since you were a carrier.
But that was stupid because I was pretty much the same position,
Used to
same
defend
skill
the
set as
woods
Klay
down
Thompson.
near the old crosses. Remember, you and your little
Yep.
friend gathered them to make little boats.
So that was stupid.
Fuse or not,
Ended up requesting a trade on that one, and
Be careful, Chief. The invaders have an outpost there now.
Don't worry, I'll be back soon with meat.
went to Houston, not Houston, but Dallas with Luka Doncic and Porzingis. They were actually pretty good. Yeah. My small forward, I was on a I didn't really want to be on a good team with my small forward. I wanted to see if I could take a bad team and make them good. So I put my small forward on the Phoenix Suns with Devin Booker and what's his name? Ayton. I can't remember his first name, but we're actually a pretty good team. We were won like 52 games, but we lost in the finals. So right now I'm on the Lakers. I'm pretty sure we're going to win in the finals. I think we've only lost 3 games this season. Oh, what's wrong with this game? This is the only game this does this on. No, I live broadcast when I play games on YouTube. And I like to have I don't know if you've ever live broadcasted before, but you can have it to where if someone writes a comment, you can see it. And it also tells you the time up in the right left-hand corner of how long you've been on. Well, I like to have that on. But on this game, when that's on, whenever there's a flash or something,
Stand and fight me!
the screen gets all distorted, and I have to go and turn it off and then turn it back on to fix the screen. This is literally the only game that does it all. I guess the graphics is so good on it. The fighting. Have you ever live broadcasted before? Oh yeah, no, they can't hear you. I've got your your mic is muted. I don't even think while I'm in a party, I don't think they can hear me either. I'm not really good at it. I don't talk as much as I should, and I don't get all animated like people do. I think I got like 48 subscribers. You gotta have at least 1,000 to start getting monetization and making money. The only reason I started was because I thought it'd be cool to, if you could make money off of YouTube, you know, playing video games. Do you watch playthroughs? Any online? No, playthroughs. Like on YouTube, those people that do those playthroughs and stuff, like, what's the one guy's name? Like, what's that one guy's name? Rad Brad or whatever his name is. He makes, like, $6 million a year. And all he does is play video games. All day, every day. And he broadcasts, you know. He doesn't live broadcast, he records his playing and then he goes through and edits it. But I don't have the equipment and stuff to do that, so I just live broadcast Sonic Box. I don't know if I ever heard of Really? Jesus.
Yuriko was worth it.
Yeah. Were you at that when we were kids? I believe it was Michael Faulkner, the church party we went to, where SmackDown, me and Josh Whitaker had that like hour-and-a-half long match. No, it was Taker and Shawn Michaels. Yeah. And we had a last man standing match. Oh yeah. Man, that's still the greatest match I've ever had in my life. I've not even had anything come close to that match. I think it was bugged because I've played that game a million times since and have never had anything come close. Either it was bugged or we were just so evenly matched that But whenever Taker fought that, I stopped watching wrestling about 5 years ago. Wow, that's long. Well, you know, Goldberg came back in 2016 and fought Brock Lesnar. That was awesome. Goldberg, when he came back and fought Lesnar, that was awesome. He beat Lesnar in minute 28 seconds. That's pretty much what he did. He came out, speared Goldberg twice, picked him up, jackhammered him. Nope. And then they fought again at WrestleMania that year, and Lesnar got his win back. No, I'm gonna be picked up here in about 2 hours. I gotta get ready. Where y'all going? Okay. We all have fun. I won't. Okay. Huh? Oh no, I was... What'd you say, Nick? Oh. Hold on a second, I'll tell you. Waiting until they leave. What the hell? Hold on a second. Y'all have plans to go to Vegas again anytime? Man, y'all should come up. Like next summer or something. You could stay with me. You wouldn't have to pay for a hotel or nothing. You could stay, you know, ever how long you wanted. And then we could go out, we could take you guys to some shows and stuff.
perfect for global. I'll get these to you.
You watched what? Oh. Alright, see ya. I watched a lot of shows while I was in Vegas, man. Concert shows. Took my ex, the one I was telling you about, she loved Celine Dion. So right before Celine Dion entered her residency, I took her for her birthday. And I got as close as I could afford. But those tickets were ridiculous. They're still the most expensive tickets I ever bought. They're even more expensive than the Prince concert I went to. Well, the floor seats, third row for Celine Dion were $600 a piece. It was her birthday, and at the time I thought we were going to get married and spend the rest of our lives together, so, but that's the only one I really regret going to. Other than that, I saw Chris Angel, which was awesome. I saw Prince. Man, I still don't know, even after seeing him live, he made an elephant disappear, and I still couldn't figure it out. But saw Prince at the Hard Rock Cafe in 2012. That was awesome. Justin Timberlake, I saw him about 3 years ago. You can actually see that concert that I went to. They recorded it and like made a special concert film out of it. I think it's on Netflix, or you can watch it on YouTube. Live in Vegas. It was awesome. You can't see me in the crowd. I was like middle of the crowd, but that's probably the best show that I've been to. Bruno Mars. That was awesome. Oh god, I love Bruno Mars. He can sing, like, he sounds better live than he does on his albums. And plus, he's like, if Prince and Michael Jackson had a baby, it would have been Bruno Mars. Because he's short. Yeah, it's been a while since he came out with a new album, but he's short like Prince, but he can play all the instruments like Prince, and he can dance like Michael. Oh yeah, watch some of his live performances on YouTube. 24 Karat at the American Music Awards, or is it the Billboard Awards? I can't remember which award show it was. Watch that one. You'll see, he's a really good dancer. I saw Penn and Teller. I went to the Cirque du Soleil Michael Jackson tribute show they had, which was awesome. Oh, Nickelback, that'd be pretty cool. Yeah. That sucks. I hate when that happens. Especially when you give them a perfect pass and you're like, just shoot it. And they don't even attempt. But I used to perform with a Michael Jackson tribute troupe. Yeah, we didn't have our own show on the strip or anything, but we performed 2 nights a week at the Cannery, which was a hotel casino. It wasn't on the strip. We did it from, I started in October of '09, did it from '09 to the summer of 2010. They were looking for a new dancer to I saw the ad on Craigslist and I went and auditioned, and the only reason I got it was because, well, you remember how big a fan I was of Michael Jackson. The only reason I got it was because I already knew all the choreography. Because they pretty much just did all of his stuff from the videos, and when I auditioned, I just did the whole Thriller dance. I already knew it step by step, and they said I was on beat. Got all the steps right. I was on beat. Kept good time, so they got me for it. It was pretty cool. That was while I was still in college. Believe it or not, performers, unless you're like really big and famous, they do not make a lot of money. Well, the only one that really made money was the MJ impersonator, the one that was Michael, supposed to be Michael. I was just a backup dancer. We did two shows a week. I made, for that entire period, I made $250 a week. Well, but think about this though. We only did 2 shows a week, but we rehearsed at least 6 days a week. Even before the shows, we rehearsed for like 2 or 3 hours. Yeah. But yeah, that was pretty cool. And we didn't play in front of big crowds. I think the biggest crowd we ever had at the Cannery in that room was like 1,100, if that. It was usually a couple of hundred people, like maybe 150, 200. The only reason we had a big crowd once was I think it was Michael Jackson's birthday in August. Yep. And it was right after he died, because I started... No, it wasn't Michael Jackson's birthday. It was, I started in October of '09. He died in June of '09. Our biggest crowd was, that next year. I think it was like the 25th anniversary of, one of his albums or something. So a lot of people came out. But Yeah, that was cool. That was the closest I'll ever get to being a performer. Yeah, all those days practicing the Michael Jackson dance moves paid off for a little while. Yeah. I couldn't find another dancing job though because I didn't even really try because I'm not really a dancer. I'm just good at I'm just good at keeping a beat and mimicking Michael Jackson's moves. That's really all I can do. But I'm not like anywhere near close to a professional dancer. Those guys are amazing. I would put any professional dancer up against any professional athlete as far as endurance and stamina goes any day of the week. I mean, Jesus, I'll never forget those rehearsals were grueling. We were there for hours on a hardwood floor with mirrors all around the room, just practicing steps. Damn, that's good. That's real good. 12 assists in the first half. Okay, now they're gone. No, I'm not going anywhere today. I just didn't want to go with them. No, yeah, I'm not doing anything today. Yeah, well, not Chase did. Josh Whitaker, we went out for dinner one day last week. We went to Logan's in Lexington. Damon Bach is reached out. He wants me to come to his house one day when he gets off from work and just hang out for a few hours. And that's about it, though. Actually, Chase and Josh, you and Damon. Really? Damn. Yeah, after we went out to dinner, I haven't heard from them. Well, I heard from Josh yesterday. He said that in a couple of weeks he wants to do something again, so we'll see how that goes. Only plans I have for next weekend are with you. Okay, cool. Yeah, I don't have anything planned or going on either, so... Yeah, Friday worked out great. I'll bring my, like I said, I'll bring my PlayStation. I've got all the Arkham games on my PlayStation if you wanted to give it a whirl. Cool. Do you have any kids yet? It's a dog. Cool. I couldn't believe how many people have kids now. I still want to have one of my own, but like I said, I was raising my brother and sister. Yeah, they still call me, it pisses Dad off, but they call me Dad. They just went back to Dad at the beginning of this year. But don't get me wrong, Dad wasn't out of the picture. He came over all the time and he helped, you know, like with their stuff that they needed, like school clothes and yeah. So he helped with all that stuff. If we ever needed something and I couldn't afford it, he would buy it. Or sometimes even when I could afford it, he'd still buy it. But they were... Oh, yeah. Jesus.
Face me!
Oh, cool. Yeah, man, I love Dragon Ball and anime. Don't know what you're missing. Oh, do you like Super? Oh yeah. And when I come over, we can watch a few things. Have you seen Dragon Ball Super Broly? Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I got it on my PlayStation. Have you watched Attack on Titan? Or One Punch Man? Or My Hero Academia? I'll show you a couple of those if you don't mind. They're awesome. Damn. They keep killing me every time. Attack on Titan's about these giant humanoid creatures that almost destroyed humanity. Uh-huh. Yeah, they do look weird, but the show is awesome. It doesn't have as much action or as many fights as like Dragon Ball, but it tells like better stories and stuff. But when they do have action, it's amazing. Yep, One Punch Man. Well, it's exactly what it sounds. It's about a guy who's so strong he ends all of his fights in one punch. And he's a hero for fun. And he spends his days saving people and trying to find a worthy challenge. Of course, you can never find one. Well, it is whenever he comes in, because you just know it's going to be him destroying everybody. But there's other characters too that fight each other and stuff, that they have powers. And wasn't for the other characters, that show would suck. Yeah. Like you actually have to buy it digitally, or just if you pre-order it for PS4? No. Because I've got it pre-ordered. I've got the Legendary Edition pre-ordered, but for, PS4. I don't think I'll get a PS5 until probably next year sometime. Yeah. Good deal. But I've got it, the physical copy. I always get my games physical if I can. Well, yeah, but I like to collect them. Like I have the on 2K20, I have that Legend Edition. And I've got the collector's. I've got a lot of collector's editions of games. Ooh, wow. Yeah. Yeah, you don't seem like you play too many games. I think I've killed everybody. Oh yeah. I tried getting that game that was supposed to be like Destiny. I looked forward to that game for years. Anthem. Sucked ass. Oh my god. I pre-ordered that game. Spent $100 on the collector's edition. That game sucked so bad. I took it back after a week. I haven't been disappointed too many times in games that, like, I've waited years to come out because, you know, I'm huge into it, so I watch all the E3s and I watch all the previews and stuff. Like, I was looking forward to that Spider-Man game that came out in 2018. I was looking forward to that for 2 years. It didn't disappoint. I was looking forward to The Last of Us 2 for like 3 years. I've been looking forward to Ghost of Tsushima for like 3 years. The first preview that we had for Ghost of Tsushima was at the 2017 E3. Yeah, and yeah, Japan, yeah. It's a really good game. Like, it's mag-freaking-nificent. And it's gonna take a while to beat. I've had it for a week, and I'd probably say I might be halfway through it. Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna take forever to beat. But that is okay. I'm in it for the long haul. Oh, that game is amazing. Why not?
Ready?
That game is amazing. Do you still have it?
Ready?
Oh, Gwent. I love that game. Yeah, Gwent's awesome, but you should really play through the story mode on that game, man. It's amazing. Yeah. I remember the first time I played it, I was like you. It wasn't that it sucked, it's just that there was like all these new menus and stuff. And you know, like when you press pause and they got all these menus, and you could do so much that I was just overwhelmed. So I put it down for like, man, a good 3 or 4 months. And I finally picked it back up and played through it a little bit, and then I started understanding the menus and the maps and everything, and finally did it. Finally started getting into it, and it was awesome. Huh? Oh. Your first what game? Oh. Nobody wants to play because you're not a 99? Oh. Yeah. I cooked Mom dinner last night. I cooked her beef roast. Baked it in the oven with potatoes and carrots all around it and onions. Covered it with aluminum foil. Put it in there. Poured a little water in the bottom of the pan so the steam would come up, hit the aluminum foil, and it would, you know, make everything all soft and whatnot. It turned out really, really good. Then I cooked some corn and some cornbread. And, yeah, it was good. Maybe when I come over next weekend, I'll cook for you guys one night. Show you the skills I've learned raising kids. I can cook you guys my most famous meal. It's baked chicken smothered in cream of mushroom soup. And I know you probably think cream of mushroom soup sounds nasty, but when the juices from the chicken mixes with the cream of mushroom soup, it creates like a really thick and really good tasting gravy. And it just adds so much flavor to the chicken. And then you take the gravy from that and you put it on your mashed potatoes. It's so good you'll be licking the plate clean. I eat a lot of baked stuff because I try to eat healthy. Frying anymore. The only time I really fry is when I do the occasional steak. I like to fry my steak in butter. Cast iron skillet, big glob of butter, season the steak. Oh. Yeah, I use my my new wave all the time. But it's the only reason I've gained so much weight is because I'm not active. I sit behind a desk all day and then go home and play video games. I need somebody to work out with to help push me. Make fun of me when I can't do something. That way that'll motivate me. I just did it for like an hour a day. I'd lose so much weight. It's ridiculous how much weight I've gained. I hate the way I look now, but when I tell people, you know, that I don't eat a lot, they think I'm crazy. Oh crap. Jesus. Yeah, when you sent that text message, no Vegas candy, I was like, oh god, he doesn't think I do drugs, does he? Yeah, no, I don't do drugs or weed or anything. I tried it. I've tried a few things, probably some things I shouldn't have tried, but I didn't like any. I don't see what people get from them. Like, okay, I tried weed, I tried the edibles, and I tried smoking, and it just made me super tired. Like, I just want to lay down and go to sleep. I wasn't, like, high, I don't think. It just made me real drowsy. And then I tried, I don't like admitting this, but oh well, we're adults. I tried snorting cocaine once, and only did it once, and I'll never do it again, but that had me feeling like my face was burning. After that wore off, after the initial snort wore off from my nose, then it started making me all high and everything. I guess I can see what people get out of that, but all it did was make me go 100 miles a minute. Yeah. And then I tried tried meth. Didn't like that. Made me super paranoid. And plus I was up for 24 hours straight from just once. I smoked it once, and I was up for 24 hours straight. Couldn't sleep. And didn't like that. And yeah, no, it's awful. I don't see what people get out of it. I really don't. And then I tried ecstasy. Now that one, I can see the appeal. Yeah. But tried ecstasy, but that one I can see the appeal, because it like ups your it like ups the sensation of feeling. Okay, it kills pain, but it ups the sensation of like normal feeling. Yeah, like you literally get pleasure from like touching leather. That's how good it feels. It's weird, and yeah, it's awesome. That one was pretty cool. I only tried it once though. I actually tried it with my ex. It was her idea. She said, always heard sex on ecstasy was awesome. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I don't even drink anymore. Like, when I got here, I bought one bottle of scotch, and it's almost empty now. I probably have about 4 or 5 shots left in it, but it's lasted me the whole time I've been here, and I've been here over a month now, so. Has it been a month? Nah, it hasn't been a month yet. I think I've been here for 3 weeks, 3 or 4 weeks. So yeah, I don't do anything anymore. You said Whitney was bad off? Jesus. Well, I was bad off while I was in college in Vegas. I got addicted to pain pills.
You caught me thinking about Lord Sakai.
They had a weird effect on me. They didn't make me drowsy like people say they do. They made me they gave me energy.
We have a blowgun and darts. All I need now is the poison.
Yeah, so like if I took a Lord Tab 10 instead of
I have a small camp where I gather
getting all
plants and herbs
drowsy
and
and stuff, it would kill the pain, but it would give me energy. Like I'd want to get up and clean the house or go change the oil on my car, you know, stuff like that. I got pretty bad on them. I never ever went to anything stronger than pain pills. Like I never tried heroin or anything. But I was pretty bad on them for a few years, and then
You and Lord Shimura taught me to ride.
finally did something that got me thrown in Las Vegas City Jail for 30 days, and that's when I decided that's not where I wanted to be. I was a college graduate. I had a bachelor's degree, and I'm in there with drug addicts and people all strung out, and they put you in this. Yeah, I was in there for 30 days. They put you in this detox room
What's so funny?
when you first get in there because they want you to
remembered it
detox.
was out here you nearly killed your
But they
uncle.
throw all the other people detoxing in there too. So there's like 20 people in this room that's only supposed to hold 10. You're detoxing, so you're throwing up and sweating, and you have diarrhea, but so does everyone else in there, so it's just awful.
And your father laughed so hard, I fear they both choked.
I don't remember my father's
So when I got out, even though I had been clean for 30 days because I was in jail, when I got out, the first thing I wanted to do was go buy pills. But instead, I went, I was honest with my dad. I told him, I was like, Dad, the only thing I have on my mind right now is trying to go and find some pills. I was like, instead, there's a clinic right up the street from the house, my house. Will you take me to it? And he took me to it, and I went to this clinic, and I got clean. And even now to this day, I will not take a pain pill. The only thing I'll take is ibuprofen. But I've been clean for the last 6 years. Haven't had anything. That's when I stopped drinking too. Because I went to a methadone clinic. I tried to detox.
Don't eat the seeds, they're poisonous.
Another child, Yuriko.
I tried to detox naturally, you know, cold turkey, but it didn't work for me, so I went to a methadone clinic, and they give you methadone. Methadone doesn't get you high, but what it does is it stops all the withdrawal symptoms, and it makes you feel normal. That's hard. Yeah. Quitting cold turkey is hard. You got more willpower than I've got, because I tried to quit cold turkey, and I made it through the withdrawals and everything, but still the cravings, that's all I thought about, was wanting to go and get pills. So I started with the methadone, and that fixed me. I was on there for a couple of years, and once you get to the end of the program, they wean you off methadone little by little, and I've been clean ever since. It worked. Been able to keep the same job for the last 7 years. I've been able to build my life back. So yeah, it worked. I got addicted though. I got addicted to pain pills. It was an accident. Like, I wasn't looking to get high or get on drugs or anything. I got injured and went to the doctor, and he gave me pain pills. And just kept giving them to me for like months. Yeah. Well, I won't touch the stuff anymore. Like, I brought some of my medicine with me. I brought my ibuprofen, because I broke a bone. I got mad one day and punched a wall, and I knocked my last 2 fingers out of place down at the wrist, and I also broke them down at the wrist too. Well, when I went to the hospital, they tell me that it's broken. My last 2 fingers are broken down at the wrist, so they put a cast on it. When I went to get the cast taken off, I had this big lump. You can still see it in my hand. You'll see it when you see me on Friday. But I had this big lump right down there where they said it was broken, and it was really swollen. And the doctor looked at it. It was a different doctor. He looks at it and goes, "That doesn't look right." He goes, "We're going to take another x-ray." So took another x-ray, and not only did I break those bones, but they were also knocked out of place. He was like, "I do not see how your doctor missed this." He goes, "He should have put those bones back in place before he put the cast on." He said now your hand is going to be in pain all the time, and for us to fix it, we're going to have to break it, re-break it, put them back in place, and then set them. And he was like, you wouldn't be able to use your right hand for almost 4 months. And I just told him, forget it. So I can move my last 2 fingers on my right hand, but I can't raise them up, only to a certain extent, but I can make a fist and everything. And it only hurts whenever I do like strenuous stuff, a lot of lifting or a lot of writing or even typing. It makes it hurt. So I wear, when I go to work, I wear one of those copper thing wrist brace. You'll see it when you see me. You can't miss it. My right hand constantly looks like it's swollen. Yep. Wow.